4 days of parties with many international DJs. So much stuff that happened that we're gonna have to split this up into 2 videos. Welcome to part 1, Carnival 2016, presented by DJ Mag, Lost Beach Club, and Global Unity Movement. Check it out. Carnival at Lost Beach this year was 4 days, and none of them were small. We started on Friday with the upper dance floor on the new deck and then the cave. Both of them full. People boogied all night. Carnival's always a special date here at Lost Beach, and we go out of our way to make sure you have a good time.
Carnival is a very special date. The townsfolk here actually dress up as little devils and they just run around the whole town scaring people. And others, like the more cultural thing to do here, is throw foam against each other, which is kind of fun.
Absolutely unique. There really aren't too many places in the world that have what this special place has. I'm happy to be a part of this and be able to have the opportunity to come down here and perform for Carnaval.
It's a very unique place. It's like, for music lovers, it's a dream. I mean, it's like, hey, you are in this like absolutely amazing setting. You know, I love sound. You know, I'm a big fan of those babies behind me. It's perfect. It's just very unique, very cool.
Timo Maas is always a pleasure to have back here at Lost Beach. Last year he tore it up. This year he tore it up.
So we had Timo Maas and James Teach last night. Timo arrived a little bit late because of an airplane situation.
17 hours to get here. Literally 10 minutes in the hotel room, and then I went into the club and went straight behind the decks and started my first set that was outside, not in this area. That went down like really well.
But when he came in, he just like smashed it. The dance floor was packed. Everybody was sweating and it was fun.
James Teach was starting playing, you know, this part then at 4 o'clock. And I joined him for a nice little back-to-back action, like maybe half an hour later or so.
There's nowhere else that I've been in the entire world that has come close to being this kind of an experience. It's really, really unique. It's really special. It's amazing to sort of see Cami, you know, over the years really bring this together with all of the Lost family and all of the people that end up helping.
Usually they play alone, and then at the after hours they do back-to-back.
And then James came with this emotional, trippy, crazy music at 4 o'clock in the morning at the cave, and then they went back to back, and it was like, I don't know, I can't describe it, dude. It was just like amazing.
Again, amazing, just like really, really amazing. Sound here and the sound is crucial for me, especially when it goes into like after hour kind of situation. Sound amazing, really good atmosphere, really good people, you know. Again, I don't know how many hours we played, but we played like several hours back to back until we both were not able to stand anymore because we were both so super tired.
And people are going to realize that this is right up there with all of the best, you know, some of the best clubs in the world, in Europe, Ibiza, other parts of South America. This is one of the best, and I think it shows with why so many amazing artists come here and want to come here time and time and time again.
At this moment he's working on a project with James Teach. They're remixing Paul McCartney's song. It should be out very soon.
And be double prepared for this Paul McCartney thing.
Lost Beach Club!
As always, the dance floor was epic. It was like watching a movie like the Titanic while Damian Lazarus was playing on the dance floor.
Damian Lazarus is a magician to us, and he's part of the crew as well. He's like a shaman, dude. He's a special character on the dance floor. His music enchants everybody.
Damian Lazarus had those people at the edge of their feet with his amazing mystical, spiritual, electronic dance music that he's been doing these past couple of years.
Last night it was amazing. His set was perfect. He just like had everybody on the floor sweating and throwing their hands up in the air.
I mean, we know Cam, the big boss of the whole thing. This man is on a mission. Maybe even more focused than he's ever been, which is very good to see.
It's unbelievable that every time you come here, there's new stuff being built, new stuff going on. I mean, it's just pretty incredible.
You gotta work, build, work, build, work, build. And actually I've realized my favorite thing to do is build.
I love people with a vision that they also realize and fulfill. And I mean, good old Cami is definitely one of those.
Cami has absolutely built a fantastic place. I mean, this is absolutely world class. A place of this caliber in such a unique sort of beach town, you know, in the middle of Ecuador is really, really fantastic. I think it's good for the country, and I think it's good for the scene.
When I know that George Levy is on the DJ decks, I know I'm gonna have a good time. And if I'm close to those speakers, I'm gonna be dancing because he knows how to get down.
George Levy, the engine of the whole thing. Like whatever Army's ideas are, George is realizing that, and he's, as the director of the club, he's running a perfect club. I'm pretty sure, you know, we got to hear a lot more from Lost Beach in the future than we already do.
George, Cami, the whole Lost Beach team really end up making for a world-class experience, and highly suggest people out there, if you're into something a little adventurous, this is definitely a place you want to come and check out.
I'm about to go, but one thing is 100%, I'm going to come back soon. Lost Beach, Montañita, guys. If you haven't been here, get your ass over. Worth it.
Thanks everybody for watching video 1 of Carnival at Lost Beach 2016. Coming up is part 2, where you see how everything just broke down here on the dance floor. Lost Beach Carnival.